Oh, yeah. See, we plan ahead. That way we don't do anything right now. Earl, explain it to me.
The big nerd news of the week is the Avengers movies, Doomsday and Secret Wars, both got pushed back. So we're now looking for this to happen December of next year, 2026 and 2027. Yeah, and May 2027.
Big shock. They started shooting. They don't have a finished script. There was no way they were going to be ready by next year. December 18th is also when Dune Part 3, Dune Messiah, is supposed to come out, which is probably going to get moved as well.
Well, I kind of hope not, because they're going to call the event Doomsday. But no,
you're going to have like 2-3 hour movies. Nobody's going to do a double feature for that shit like Barbie and Oppenheimer.
No, not like when they did Barbenheimer.
Oh, I don't know. I figure your people with no lives will. Like,
well,
I can't.
So much,
I have a baby bladder. I got to go feed my kids and dog. I have a job.
I got to get my hair done. Like, really, it takes a lot to maintain these flowing locks here.
Dude.
I'll wash my hair that night, I guess.
I can't sit in theater seats for 6 hours. My back's not going to let me.
Oh, hell
I could do 20 years ago for Return of the King cannot be replicated ever again. I did it for John Wick Part 3, and that was, Part 4. That was pushing it.
Cool. I saw Lilo and Stitch today, the live action version.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
My ass hurt after like 80 minutes of whatever that was. Like, I stood up.
Cuteness.
And well, Tia Carrere's in it, so there was an extraordinary level of cuteness in this movie. It just wasn't Stitch.
She's still hot.
Seriously.
Yep,
yeah. She'll always be my Cassandra. Anyway, so not surprising news with Avengers Doomsday. They don't know what it's. I think they have a general idea of what's happening, but I think they're kind of writing it on the fly. And I don't know if they intended to do that because Robert was there, like have him figure it out with the Russos. I don't know.
What was the total pivot from their original? We were supposed to get Kang's Dynasty this month.
Oh, God.
Just saying.
Well, that having been said, Spider-Man Brand New Day is now going to be the lead-in to Doomsday. It's not going to be the bridge between Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Hey, let's not forget Wonder Man and Ironheart are still coming up next. And Fantastic Four, everybody. Just saying.
I still hate this title.
Wonder Man and Ironheart will not have shit to do with fuck.
But they're going to have shit to do with fuck.
No, I don't think so. Like, I don't.
Yes, they are supposed to tie in.
Because of course they are.
It's not good, brother. Like they're still trying to make shit work, and it ain't gonna fly.
No,
I'm so sick.
I thought they were putting this out just to put it out because they needed to.
They do, but they're still gonna make it work somehow.
And this title though, this is just.
They need to get off this day thing with Spider-Man.
Well, no, it's Brand New Day. So you had One More Day and Brand New Day 20 years ago when they retconned out Peter and Mary Jane's marriage, and to a lot of Spider-Man fans, like longtime ones like Kevin me, this is just like getting
they wiped out Spider-Man's original continuity.
Yeah,
but
it's like
what about One More Day, everybody?
Again.
One More Day was terrible.
Oh, it was.
I'm kidding. I'm just trying to rile everybody up.
Fucking just.
It was so bad. JMS didn't want his name on it.
Oh,
yeah,
he was
get it removed.
So mad that they made him write that.
Yeah, he hated it because he was doing a really good job with Spider-Man. I loved it.
Yeah, and he got them reconciled in the first place because they'd been estranged for a little bit at that point. And he did it in this beautifully organic way.
Everybody loves a teacher, and Peter was teaching at
his old high school.
Yeah, I want to say Columbia, but that's not it.
No, I forget the name of the school, but it was
Midtown.
And then May finds out he was Spider-Man, and that led to some great interpersonal stories between May and Peter.
May and Cap.
Oh God! Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, the May and Captain America scenes were fantastic.
Yeah, because he had two people of the same generation, even though Cap didn't look it, and there was somebody he could relate to.
Yep, and they were TV buddies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was great. JMS wrote some of the best Spider-Man stories, and Marvel pissed it away.
Didn't Kevin Smith write a little Spider-Man, or was that Daredevil?
He wrote Daredevil.
Yeah,
And he
Daredevil.
also was the one who brought Green Arrow back from the dead.
Okay, gotcha.
and it was fun.
Yes.
I liked it, and I'm not a Green Arrow fan.
No, me either, but I picked up that run.
Yeah, I really liked it. But speaking of Brand New Day, so Brand New Day is no longer going to be a multiverse picture from what we're hearing.
What?
You're not going to have Toby come back. We're not going to have Andrew come back, I don't think.
Not yet.
No, not until Secret Wars, I wouldn't think.
I think that's what that's being saved for, and Disney and Sony are still hammering out the deal for that.
Yeah. So
am I the only one who wants to see Spidey actually take on street level threats?
Nope.
I mean,
that's what they're saying this movie is going to be. Marvel is wanting to take it back to a street level Spider-Man story. Sony wants it to be multiverse.
Should have been in the first place.
Yeah.
Sony can do whatever the hell they want. They own the damn rights.
Well, that's what Tony always told him he should be, the street level guy. Look out for the people on the ground. That's what you do. And he wasn't wrong. They just didn't let the movies go in that direction after he said that.
Well, I like Scorpion and Tombstone. Boomerang's kind of...
No, see, and I should have got a picture of it. Let me see if I could find it. I want to see him fight not the Sinister Six.
Oh God, they tried to set that up in the Garfield movies, though.
Yep,
they did.
The first one was good. The second one was like, I don't know about this one.
It had its ups and downs.
I didn't watch any of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Man, when they
movies.
did Rhino in part 2, I was like, oh my freaking God, shoot me already. They had the right actor, but it was terribly written.
Here it is.
The mech suit didn't work either.
Exactly.
Oh, and it's going to show me just a teeny tiny picture. Thank you.
Craven the Hunter tried to do Rhino, and they did it a little bit better, but only Skeeter could advise to that because I haven't watched the movie.
I have no desire to see it myself, but
me either.
It's free on Netflix, Kevin. It's Morbin time, baby. Or I'm sorry, it's Craven time.
Yeah, unfortunately for stuff like that, free is still asking me to pay too much.
Ha!
You got to refund the money on free. Just saying.
So this is this is a story I'd like to see adapted.
Ooh.
This was my first comic book that I picked up and started to collect as a series. It's not my first comic book, but this was the first series that I collected, like sat down and committed to, understood what a number 1 was, that there was going to be a number 2 in 30 days.
Okay.
And it's the Bee Stringers. So it's Beetle, it's Hydro Man, it's Boomerang, Speed Demon, and Rhino. And they all do a fairly good job kicking his ass. Like, I really enjoyed this story. And and Shocker too, excuse me. The good version of Shocker, which they kind of fucked him up in the movies.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'd be much cooler to me. But these are better known names, like Scorpion and Tombstone. They've gotten them more popular through the video game right now. And maybe that's the waters that they're testing. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
Nope, me either. I don't know shit, man.
I don't know shit about shit.
All right. So, but anyways, that's what's happening with Marvel right now. a delay is not something to laugh at this. I mean, we can laugh at it. It is funny. They should have known better than to make basically they shouldn't have said we're going to put it out in this amount of time. They shouldn't have done that with Fantastic Four. They did it anyway, and they got it done, fortunately, but we haven't seen how good Fantastic Four is going to be yet. Like, we're still hearing that they're reshooting. Rumor, but it could be true. It could be true. But they were doing reshoots for Captain America up to what, 3-4 weeks prior to release?
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not unheard of with Marvel, like that they're changing shit like up until the last second. The actors don't know what story they're going to be seeing when they go to the.
They really should stop freaking doing that, though.
Yeah, because it's going to make the actors look stupid when they start talking about what to expect. Like, well, you could
like,
expect
oh yeah,
this.
but the thing I'm supposed to shoot in a week actually kind of contradicts what we just put out for the last 3 years.
Right.
Especially new haircuts, new uniforms, nothing makes sense. Wow, nice consistency, Marvel.
Did they do that with Thunderbolts? Is that how it ended?
Yes, they did with the end credit scene. That was actually one of the first couple of days of shoots on Avengers Doomsday, was doing the post-credit scene for Thunderbolts at the very, very, very end scene.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody had a different haircut, different uniform. They all looked a little bit different than they did during the movie. And it's supposed to take place within a day of the actual events of the movie ending.
No quality control. What happened to the MCU? It used to be so good, so pure.
It's more like the MCFU these days.
Yeah, I think they don't know how to fail. So they just expect everything is going to be great. When it's not great, they don't know how to course correct.
Bingo.
I guess, like, and they're not giving any faith to the writers whatsoever. Like, are any of the comic book writers being consulted at this point for the stories?
Nope.
Probably not.
Dude, even Rob's like, they ain't talking to none of these motherfuckers who did any of the writing on these comic books. And I know he's an asshole and people don't like him, but I actually kind of believe him on that, because they're treating everybody like that anyway.
Yes. Yeah, he's not the only one. He's the only one I'm seeing saying something about it necessarily, but no, he's not. He's just the only one that's being as vocal. He's the only one willing to say, fucking call me an asshole. You're the one acting like an asshole.
Yeah.
I
think it's appropriate.
You can't begrudge him that. I'm sorry, you can't.
No.
He still can't.
Do what you
draw
will
feet.
about him, but like, bro has the honest points about what's going on with Disney and Marvel. So,
yeah, you know, he's got an inside view. He's got an inside opinion. I have my opinions of Rob. Some good, some bad, some
everybody
respectful.
does, from what I know.
He can't draw feet.
But you know,
I've heard that from other streams too, Chad. That's funny.
But he can draw pockets.
Yeah, he can draw pouches like nobody's business.
Pouches, zippers are good, and left chesticles.
Yes, left chesticles.
Real big left chesticles.
God, Kev, do you remember when they did Heroes Reborn?
Yes.
Back in the 90s, and that anatomically impossible drawing he did of Captain America?
Yes, I remember.
I think I got shown that like recently.
Yeah,
like,
with like, bigger man boobs than fucking anybody you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, I remember buying that when I was up here. We came up here. Onslaught had just finished, and I was reading the Onslaught back issues on the right up here, and No More Mutants had happened, of course, and then this started. And, like, I was so excited, and I picked it up when I was at the comic shop here, and then I was very confused by the stories. They weren't bad, but yeah, the pictures of Cap were baffling.
And then Liefeld couldn't get his artwork in on time. He got kicked off the book. They gave it to Jim Lee.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Oh,
Damn.
bummer.
Liefeld is not good when it comes to deadlines.
What's a deadline?
It's a
You wanted it on
suggestion.
Tuesday? It's a month from Tuesday. There you go.
Pretty much.
Next time, specify which Tuesday, asshat.
Yeah, when you just say, I need it by Tuesday, you better tell me exactly which Tuesday you want it by. Or we're on live fuel time, baby.
Worse than drag time.
Mhm.
No, yeah. Well, it depends on who.
Kevin's trying to restrain himself. It's kind of funny.
Chad and I have a friend named Heather, and we'll just leave it at that. So here is your first behind-the-scenes look at the return of Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones on season 2 of Daredevil.
Hey, Christian Ritter in blue jeans. I'm in.
Let's. Whoop, that's not it.
Dude, no, back to the other picture.
My
God damn
bad. I zoomed in on it and apparently didn't add it.
I'll
Yes.
zoom in.
Sorry, I had a much bigger picture.
I got a bigger picture right now.
I like Jessica Jones. For not liking the Defenders as much as I did, I'm glad that we're going to see them again. I just don't know if Frank's returning and having the Defenders there, like how big of a brouhaha is this going to be for just 8 episodes again? Like, is it going to be a team effort this time, or is it just going to be like they're assembling for the last 30 minutes of the episode?
Probably
the final
that.
episode. Because
The
that's the way Marvel shows have been going. Like, you get filler inside of a very short series, and then you finally get built up to what's going to be your big fight scene, and then epilogue, and then Easter egg, and all this takes place in like 35 to 45 minutes. And they cut it way too fucking short. It sucks, and it gets canceled. Let's not do that this time. Like, maybe actually have this be a whole drawn out team thing. Like, you're getting the band back together, and then everyone gets back together at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, Karen, Foggy, everybody.
Well, Foggy might still be alive. They're saying he faked his death.
Yep.
I hope. Because I like Foggy.
Apparently he shot some scenes for season 2 already when he was doing season 1, so.
Oh. Well.
Oh, was I not supposed to say that?
I'll never tell. So, and then the sneak peek spoiler is reportedly the Heroes for Hire have also been spotted in New York during the filming scenes.
Luke Cage, fine. Iron Fist, I'm out.
Make them look and act like Iron Fist, and it's a deal. I don't have a problem with the actor himself, but
I got a problem with the actor. Don't worry, I got you covered on that end.
fair enough. Mustn't hate so overtly.
Did you all like this video? If you did, hey, do us a solid, hit the like button on the way on out, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can stay tuned to all of our video content down below. This is a clip from our live streams every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern, called Deadwire Live. We have a lot of other good stuff on our channel, so please come on over, check us out, and we'll see you around.